It's episode 110.
Hey,
It's Normal Convos Pod.
hey,
Let's get into it.
We need to have conversations that black men aren't having, the black community aren't having.
This came from so many conversations Brandon and I had.
He asked me if I wanted to be a part of it, and I was just saying, yeah, let's go, let's do it.
We already having conversations that normal black people don't have on an everyday basis. We become more than friends.
You can make millions. Excuses. You can't do both.
Shit, self-improvement is the key.
Whatever you do it great so they can't afford it.
Normal Convos Pod.
Welcome to episode 110 of the Normal Convos Pod. I am your host, Brandon.
My father is back.
AKA the Pod Father, and I'm here with my guys, of course, for another day, another dollar. Of course, to my right, I got my guy E. You already know what it is.
What up, people? Episode 110, we back. It's your boy Ever, AKA Sir Walker, the self-improvement champion. I'm going to pass it off to my guy, Bobby.
hey, yo, it's Bobby. Let's get to it.
Yee. So what's up, fellas? How was y'all weekend? Or how was y'all week? I guess it is the weekend.
Man.
How was y'all week?
Shit was crazy. Hey, I got a quick little story here today if y'all don't mind.
Oh, let's get it.
No, we love stories with E.
Okay, so I'm at the
Story
gym
time
today.
with E.
Story time. Cue up the flashback music to about 10 hours ago. I'm at the gym.
Damn, all right.
I'm at the gym doing my thing, you know. Something I like to do. Well, you non-gym people probably won't get this, but I like to go and sit in the sauna, you know, kind of, you know, do what it do. I don't know exactly.
I'm gonna make
But,
it do what it do, baby.
Let it do what it
Kill his
do,
kids.
you know, get all them toxins out, you know, burn some extra calories. I left my phone out on the common area.
The
where-
common area.
The common area on this little
Where the
desk.
peasants hang out.
With it on the desk, you know, but I'm still listening to it. You know, it's on, it's going. I just don't want to bring my phone in there. It's super hot. You know, your phone will overheat, and I think it'll damage it somehow. So I don't even play that game.
Right.
So, you know, with the
iPhone gets damaged
Bluetooth,
real quick.
hey, it is what it is. So you know, when a Bluetooth, you know, your phone gets too far away from you, it'll start like staticking and eventually cut off.
Like your shit skipping from like back in the day. We had CD.
Some CD shit. So I'm like, hold on, why is it doing that all of a sudden? And then it just cuts off. So I go out there to where I put my phone at. Phone gone. I'm like,
Fuck.
yo, who the fuck got my phone? Hey, somebody see a phone over here? This
Yeah, it's in my pocket, G.
this dude was like, dude, you want me to call? So you know what he was. He was at the
Yeah, we not following Zay fucking lead.
so yeah. I say,
y'all
yeah,
getting
man.
canceled.
I
Fuck out of
say,
here.
call it. Yeah. So he called it. He says, dude, somebody answered and hung up, man.
Dude.
I'm like, thanks, man. So I like stomp out to the receptionist area.
That nigga was a skater boy.
I start going off on her. I'm like, hey, somebody just stole my phone. Y'all need to bring up some tape. She calmly reaches over. Is like, is this yours?
Hey, yo.
I say, yeah. She's like, someone thought that someone lost it. I'm like, why would you touch my phone?
You left it in the common area.
No, but everybody, like, it was right next to my water jug. I should have mentioned it. Next to my water jug and my hoodie.
Oh, that's different.
You see what I'm saying?
You ain't lose that. You find a phone by itself, not next to shit.
Thank you.
Nah, they wild.
I was so pissed. I'm like, I'm glad I got it back, but it's like I just left after that. I had more time left in to more stuff to do. I just left. I was just like, why would you do that?
Nah, they was wild.
And it made me think how our phones are just become so part of our human. It's like an extremity now. It's like arms,
right.
Legs, phone.
Right. Like, I got my wallet. I got my keys. I got my phone.
Oh yeah, it's like you ain't supposed to touch that. Like just
at all. Why are you touching my phone?
You should. What you should have done. Hey, anybody here lose a phone and let it something? Don't just bring it to the front. This is, that just pissed me.
I'll be right back.
That just pissed me off. But you left out for a second.
Yeah.
But other than that,
my tablet and it kicked me out.
We It's kind of
what's up, my brother?
What up, Grizz?
Hey, yo, real quick on your thing, because I'm gonna forget by the time you get done. Shout out to my brother Grizz Gotti. This nigga just passed his
Oh yeah, the firefighters.
Definitely shout out to my brother.
That's major.
That's definitely
that
major.
Congratulations. That's
big step.
No small feat.
That's definitely major. But yeah, you continue, my bad.
Oh no, it was cool. I mean, week was work, and it's just I was tired as fuck. Like I can't wait until the new pick starts.
No fact.
I'm definitely gonna be doing something different. Definitely gonna be doing something different. This cannot continue. And
no,
there's a whole. Well, we won't talk about it on here, but the BS that's going on behind the scenes,
nigga,
what you've had to deal with.
When I couldn't
imagine.
When I tell you, the little BFF clerk click.
Oh,
I'm about ready to cuss them bitches out.
Hey, save it though. We might have to edit that out, real style.
For what? Okay, get it off your chest then.
Like is
speak very lightly.
Yeah, because
get it off your chest.
They will definitely fuck around and fire me.
Fuck them clerks.
Not all of them, but there are a specific few of them.
He said, "Fuck all y'all."
Like they been adding shit, like on third shift, especially on standby. How I work, I come in at a certain time every day. I've been doing this shit for 2 years. Earliest I'm coming in is 6:30. These motherfuckers just decided out the blue that they was gonna start enforcing a rule that they ain't been enforcing for the past 24 months. So now instead of me coming in at 6:30, I got to come in at 3 some days. You know what I'm saying? 3 hours before my designated time that y'all been giving me for the past 2 years. Which, cool. I understand how standby works. I understand that it comes with bullshit, all of that. I understand that shit. I did it for the first 2 years of my being at fucking Metro.
Yep.
My problem is I went in there one day and I was just venting. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't necessarily complaining. I was venting. I was like, I got kids. I got to.
Yeah, I remember this story.
Like, I got to go in, take my kids to school, sleep for 5 hours, pick my kids up, help them with homework, get dinner ready or started or done. You know what I'm saying?
And what that bitch behind the desk?
And then I got to come in here. And the one that I had the biggest problem with initially, she was like, well, you pick standby. Like, you know what comes with standby. Like, you know what? You used to be a driver recently. So you, out of all people, should understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I remember when you used to work with us. And when you used to work with us, if something inconvenienced you, you didn't come to work. So that's pot kettle that you talking about.
Right.
And then now, because I had signed up for FMLA. So I've been FMLA. So now
FMLA.
Right. FMLA. Gang.
The past few weeks, you know what I'm saying? Y'all knew my situation last month.
Mm-hmm.
I got that figured out, by the way.
Okay.
But
congratulations.
Thank you. But no, I'm getting my money back together. So I've been going the past couple weeks. I came in there yesterday. Was it yesterday? That might have been Thursday. No, it was yesterday. I went in there yesterday and I walked in. They was like, Brandon, you here to do this work?
Yikes.
Oh, they got jokes.
And then, so you know what I'm saying? I clocked in, grabbed my shit. I'm walking away. These motherfuckers is he giggle, ha, 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 ha. I'm so surprised to see you.
Mark me off, bitch.
Yo, when I tell you,
bitch, mark me off there.
When I tell you, if I was in a position to, if I wasn't in grind mode, mark me the fuck off. Since everything's so funny, find somebody else to do this shit. And matter of fact, find somebody else to do my shit tonight too. Why everything's so funny? Ha 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 ha. But like, the fuck out of here. Like, we all work at the same place, and it's certain. And we all have been there long enough, and I know, Bobby, you're not anymore, but you were there long enough to know that it's certain motherfuckers at certain levels that really think that they better than us.
Oh, yeah.
Or that they ain't got to follow the same rules, or like they didn't go through what we went through.
Oh, yeah.
Or still going through. And now y'all just decide, like, now everything funny and all that shit. And I'm like, you know what? That's cool. Now, when I spaz on you motherfuckers, everybody gonna be like, oh my God, Brandon is, I ain't know Brandon could do. Yeah, because Brandon don't play like that. Brandon come in smiling, joking, how y'all doing, cracking jokes every day, no matter what my mental is. I ain't never went to work with an attitude because whatever I got going on at home, stay at home. You know what I'm saying?
You leave it at
but that was venting. That wouldn't.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
But it's like, I don't do that. I don't play these little games that everybody else play, trying to get out of doing their work or trying to pick up other people's work so they don't got to do. I don't play them games. I come in here and either do my job or I call off all of it. I don't play the games that y'all be getting mad at. So if I come in here and spaz on y'all really not gonna like me no more. Because motherfuckers don't really be understanding, like, the nice nigga is the one that's gonna hurt your feelings the most because he quiet. If I come in here in a good demeanor every time y'all see me, when I finally spaz on y'all not gonna like me no more. Y'all not gonna want me to come in here talking to y'all no more because I'm a spaz for real. I know too much shit. Everybody in there talk to me. Everybody in there tell me they fucking business. And then while they telling me they business, they tell me everybody else business too. So I could really go in there and be ain't shit nigga. You know what I'm saying? My man pride ain't gonna let me do that part, but I can spaz on y'all and keep it fucking moving, and y'all can't do shit about it. So y'all want to keep kikiing and ha and all right.
Yeah, like, we hope y'all listening.
I don't even if they are listening, that's cool. But if I
fuck y'all.
It ain't like an honest problem with them because I actually fuck with all of them.
But they showing you they don't fuck with you.
Yeah, like that shit rubbed me the wrong, and it's been all week, bro. Like when I tell you, I ain't walked in. I'm lying because I walked yesterday. I walked last night and I walked Thursday. But before those 2 days, I hadn't walked in like 3 weeks. It's only 7 niggas I got to worry about coming to work on a daily basis, and they can't do that. Like, so for the past 3 weeks, nigga, I've been working. Hell, matter of fact, I might as well go ahead and put everybody that I'm pissed off at on fucking Front Street.
Go ahead, do it.
A nigga called. So we gonna get to my recap of the Cincinnati Cadillac Club party. I'm not gonna take up too much time because that was lit. Shout out to my guy Mufaro too, and shout out to Cincinnati Cadillac Club. And the president called me the other day and invited me to their day party in another couple weeks.
Hey,
network,
definitely. But Monday, so the Cincinnati Cadillac Club was Saturday. Sunday was all the orders I got. Order everything you need for it. Cool. Monday, one of my regulars hit me up. Repeat customer. He hit me up Monday. Yo, I need 2 shirts. All right, cool. I got you. What you want on them? Oh, this, and this, and I want this way. This is cool. I got you. Get off the phone. Continue about my day. Order his shit. It got here Thursday. So, this nigga called me last night, bro, while I'm at work. It's like 11 o'clock. Drunk. Called me last night like, yo, them shirts done? I was like, nah, bro. Like, they just got here yesterday. Like, da-da-da-da-da. He was like, man, I was really hoping you was going to have them done by the weekend. Like, I was like, so when you called me and you knew you needed this order by Wednesday, why you ain't tell me that? If you need a rush order, you should probably tell the nigga you ordering from that you need a rush order. Or give me a deadline. Like, my turnaround time has changed because I'm busier now. You know what I'm saying? When you first started fucking with me, yeah, my turnaround time was 1 or 2 days, nigga.
Yeah.
You was the only nigga I had work to do for.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I got clients now, nigga. Like, my turnaround time ain't as quick. So if you wanted to be moved to the front of the queue and you wanted your shit done as quick as you needed it done, you should have told me that.
Yeah, you might have to pay a little more.
Yeah. I definitely got rush order on my site.
No,
right.
On each one of my categories, it say rush. That's the first option you can pick is rush order. Fuck all of the shit on there. Rush order is the first thing you see when you scroll down my site. Just to let everybody know that I offer that service. And somebody pointed out to me last night, which I fuck with him because he didn't bought from me before too. But he pointed out to me last night, he was like, you know, a lot of the onus is on him because he knew he needed them at a certain time. But as a business owner, if they don't give you a time, you probably should ask. Just so you know, on your side, You know what I'm saying? How
Just
quick you
cover
need to get this
yourself.
done.
Okay,
All right.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
fair. That's fair.
and I took that. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm on the phone with this nigga. He was like, man, I've been promoting you and I've been telling everybody about this and da 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 da. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. And he was like, you know, I'm going to this thing tomorrow, and you know what I'm saying? If everything go how it's supposed to go, nigga, I might be getting you, you know what I'm saying? It's like 100-something motherfuckers that I'm going at this conference with. If I can get all of them to start ordering shirts from you, like you might be up. I'm like, damn, that's what's up. Like, he was like, yeah, I've been doing TikToks and da 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 da. I got people asking me where I got my shirt from, and da, da, da. I'm like, cool. In my mind, I'm like, cool. You already telling people where you get your shit from, so I might be getting an influx of order.
I see where this going already.
He like,
I think so too.
yeah. So he was like, yeah. So if I get you, let's say I just get you 100 orders or some shit like that, can I get like $5 a shirt?
I do it. I do it. You was right.
So
yeah,
in my mind, because I've changed my mindset over these past 2 years that we've been doing the pod, like my mindset has changed dramatically. So the first thing, shout out to PCBS.
Hey.
shout out to Player Circle Bible Study.
Officially sponsored by Bruce Tees.
Hey, gotta say that.
In my businessman mind, I was like, look, bro, relax. Hold. I was like, if you want to talk business, let's talk business. I can give you a coupon code, and then everybody you seeing, I can kick you something back on the back end. But let's do paperwork. Let's sit down and figure out what's gonna work.
Yeah,
Right.
But what's not gonna
do
happen?
that shit.
Yeah, what's not gonna happen is we not gonna be on the phone, and you think that I'm about to make a business deal with you. Cause he was like, but I fuck with you. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. If you fucked with me that heavy, everybody that's asking you where you got this shirt from would already know. You wouldn't be talking to me telling me, let me get $5 on the back end. If you really fucked with me like that, you wouldn't have waited to talk to me before you told them niggas where you got that shirt from.
Facts.
You don't fuck with me like that. You see a possibility, which I'm not mad at, because he's a business owner.
Yeah.
So I don't.
It was opportunistic though.
Yeah.
Very.
Like, you saw that people liked my work, and you was like, well, shit, instead of telling these niggas where I got it, let me see if I can get something on the back end. That's not how this gonna work. And I still do business with the nigga because I done known this nigga like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So the doing actual business, I don't mind. And also I'm giving this nigga grace because he was drunk. Audibly drunk. Like, I knew he was drunk.
Fuck that. That's what the real shit come out.
It is. But I know in real life I can actually do business with him. So, but yeah, he pissed me off, bro. Like, I'm in the club room yelling at this nigga, bro. Like, I ain't had nothing else to do. Like, I wouldn't have invested to be yelling at him, but I ain't had nothing else to do. Like, I'm just sitting there, like, we just going back and forth, and I'm like, you saying all the right shit, but following up with all the wrong shit. Because you can't tell me you fuck with me, but then you got X amount of people asking you where you got your shirts from, and you ain't told them yet.
Yeah.
Whew. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit. Like, so yeah, my past week, bro. My past week been fucking nuts, bro. I was at work on Halloween. That was what it was. I got a bunch of candy. Like, I ain't got no stories from there. Like, but outside of that, like, it's been work. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's been a lot of work.
Same for me, man.
And trying to figure out this Bruce T shit, because I made a lot of connections Saturday. We got prime real estate too. We was because we had to bring our own table, and I did the tablecloth and all that shit. So I had my QR code on there, my phone number, all that shit, Facebook, Instagram. So where we set up, like, mom's calling me and she was like, yeah, we doing setup at 7:30. Cool. I'm there at 7:15. I want to get there when y'all niggas get there.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I want to be the first vendor there. I want prime real estate. Like, what's up? So I get there. It was maybe one Cadillac there. I'm like, all right, cool. I grabbed me some KFC on the way. I was on the phone with Bobby when I bought my KFC. Matter of fact,
Yep.
I bought my KFC, got there, sat down. I was like, all right, cool. I actually got time to eat. Ain't nobody here yet. Sat down, ate. Mufaro pulled up. We got all the shit, went in there. When I tell you what number Cadillac Club motherfuckers in there, no vendors yet. I was like, all right, what's up? Like, where can I set up at?
Logo.
They was like, well, where you want to set up at? I said, well, what's the prime spot? Like, Trey was popping.
What up, bro?
Trey was good, homie.
So I'm like, where the prime spot at? They was like, you want to be by the bathroom? No. I absolutely do. I absolutely want to be next to the bathroom.
I'd have to see the setup. Like,
so y'all saw the picture, right? That picture, there's still a hallway leading to the bathroom. Because the hall is a church, basically.
Okay.
So there's a hall leading to the bathroom, but everybody that had to go to the bathroom had to walk past my table.
Okay, I can see what you're saying.
All right, cool.
And then when they did catered food while it lasted, so when they lined up for food, there was a big long ass line, and I got like the last maybe 50 people one at a time right in front of my table as the line was moving. I gave out all of my business cards. I have no business cards left. I'm actually waiting on my next shit now. Like, it was nuts because I did talk to this lady that was she still ain't called me yet. I really should have got her number, but it was in the midst of me talking to somebody else. Like Mufar was talking to her first, and she was telling him everything because, you know what I'm saying, we had our Bruce Tees merch on. So as far as she knew, we was running it together. So she was telling him everything while I'm working with a customer, and he was like, damn, man, give me a second. Like, he leaned over to me like, switching spots. Like, she's talking about some important shit. Like, oh, okay, cool. So I was like, hey, you know, my you know what I'm saying, my homie gonna help you with the rest of your stuff. So he finished talking to her. I go talking to the girl, old lady, and she was like, yeah, we go, I forget what college she said, but she go down to an HBCU.
Oh.
And they do shit all the time. And she was like, my husband really connected with them. We go down there for every event they got. I know guys that then went down there and then the first day sold out. Like, it's like a full weekend thing. She was like, I know guys that went down there first day, made $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, and then had to figure out how to make more shit if they wanted to come back another day.
Damn.
So she was like, if you know what I'm saying, if you interested, I was like, hell yeah, I'm interested. Like, what you talking about? Like, take my card, like, call me. Like, but I had missed all the beginning shit. Like, I got the rest of that from Mufaro. So, you know what I'm saying? She was telling me like the last little bit of it, but I was like, yeah, take my card. You know what I'm saying? You can get in touch with me. You can text me anytime, call me anytime, But that was a good connection. Gotta go, you know, it was dope especially for my first one, but I learned so much about what I didn't have and other shit that I can do at a vendor event that made me more excited for the next one, which is probably gonna be in another 2 weeks at that day.
Oh, dang!
So
that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, man.
Right.
It is. It's definitely it was definitely an eye opener because I knew people fucked with my shit. You know what I'm saying? I did expand it to, you know, the amount of stuff that I can do. I've discovered more stuff that I can do. So that's going to, you know, make shit a whole lot better. But yeah, it's definitely a good process. And, you know, being able to do that for the first time, that shit was a blessing, especially with people that fucked with me already. Like, I already know all of the Cadillac Club. So it was like if we threw an event. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that's coming for us, I know them already.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I felt comfortable in the space. I could mingle around if I needed to. If I could either go, yo, you got a pen? Yo, you got a cup? Like, you got a drink? You know what I'm saying? Let me get a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be comfortable where I was. And I think that was really the best thing for me, even with my outgoing personality and being able to talk to people and all that shit. I think being in an environment where I was already comfortable was the best thing for me for my first one, because I was able to get my shit off and get the jitters out from being a vendor for the first time.
All right.
So, yeah, it was fire though. It was super fire. They play good music. They starting to get some younger people in the club too. So it was definitely like shit, they was playing shit from 2023.
Oh.
Like it wasn't even new, like 2010s, like early 2000. Like they was playing new shit. So they definitely trying to branch out. And I think the next party, or the next big party anyway, we'll probably get more because all of those tickets were pre-sold and there was more than 100 people in that motherfucking room. All pre-sale tickets, none at the door.
Damn.
So they definitely growing, and I'm just glad that they fuck with me because I need all that money that they got driving them damn Cadillacs.
Right.
You have to keep driving them expensive cars. Like, come fuck with me. But nah, I know that was long-winded, and you know I had to get some shit off my chest. But
Yeah, that was normal for you.
nah, well, not that long.
No. What? Don't lie.
Whoa.
I've been that long. I've been
Yo.
that long-winded before. It's been a while though. It's been a while. What y'all want to start with? Y'all want to start with quick hits, or y'all want to start with rest in pieces?
Let's get these rest in pieces out the way.
Yeah, rest in peace. My week was good too, by the way. But go ahead, let's get to these.
Oh shit, we didn't
I
get the
forgot
Bobby
all about
week.
you, Bobby.
I know,
Man.
I'm forgettable. I keep saying that shit.
You're not forgettable.
Rest in peace to Richard Mall, who used to play Bull on Night Court, if y'all don't know. And he was the voice of Two-Face.
That was my show.
Yeah,
I
there's
love
no cause of death out right now.
Yeah.
He was 80 years old
He
as
probably
well.
just died of
Probably just old age.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't mean it as disrespectful as it sounded, but he probably just died of old.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't like he was 46 or something. He was old.
Right.
The only thing that makes me think it wasn't old age is that the fact that they specifically said no cause of death.
Oh.
There you go.
They did say he went peacefully at home, but they didn't give an exact cause of death, which makes me think that it wasn't just old age.
Hey, when you said
This
that,
could be pure speculation, but the article that I read, it literally said Richard Mole, 80. He was Night Court, Two-Face, and a bunch of other shit that he did. No cause of death has been released.
when you said that picture, I didn't even recognize him because I wasn't used to seeing it with hair.
Oh,
I'm used to seeing this Bull on Night Court.
Yeah, yeah, that was my show as a kid.
Yeah.
I ain't never watched Night Court.
Oh shit, that was my shit. Did you? Oh damn.
Damn.
He got
Hit
hit in the face with a ball. Did you watch the new season of Night Court? The new Night Court that came out with John Larroquette? I ain't watched it yet neither, but well, while we on the subject of rest in pieces, we also need to give a rest in peace. I don't know if y'all fuck with this show like I did, but I used to love Friends.
Nigga.
Rest in peace to Matthew Perry, who played who's most known as Chandler on Friends.
Chandler Bing.
Yeah, Chandler Bing.
That crazy bitch. What was her name?
The crazy one.
Yeah, the
Lisa
one
Kudrow.
No,
Nah,
she a goat.
Yeah,
she was a goat.
Yeah.
Smelly Cat. Smelly Cat is my favorite song of all time. That's top 2, and it ain't 2.
Ah, shit. I remember that crazy bitch you talking about.
Janice.
Does it? Hey, he couldn't shake that bitch.
God, at all.
He couldn't shake that bitch.
And
got married to Monica. She still popped up.
Yo, that shit was funny as fuck.
Hey, yo, man.
Definitely rest in peace.
Friends was my shit, yo. This is one of my favorite white people shows till I saw it.
Nah, facts. Hey, Simone.
Oh, what up, Simone?
What up?
I know I've been calling you Aqua forever, but Bobby keep calling you Simone, so I'm gonna call you Simone. I know that's her name. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I'll be going by screen names.
Her YouTube name is Aqua Caramel for whatever reason.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm gonna keep my thoughts in my head.
Yeah, go ahead. Let them out.
I'm not risking my marriage.
Is it wet caramel? Like, never mind. Let me shut up. I know my voice don't sound luxurious right now, but I've been kind of fighting.
Just sit back there and say my hair ain't luxurious when you know it is, but
you know it is, bitch. I'm off here. It is luxurious, bitch. God damn it. I've been fighting COVID all week.
She talk about why it's Aqua. We heard
you. Know why it's Aqua.
Heard you. But no, Matthew Perry, that I think a lot of black people don't like to admit that they like Friends because of living single.
Y'all went right past me saying I've been battling COVID all week, but
oh, I missed it. Damn, you tested?
Yeah, I'm fucking with y'all. I have a slight cold. But yes.
I missed it. My bad.
Yeah, y'all went right past that shit.
Because it ain't real.
Because y'all don't fuck with me like that. Y'all be listening.
No. Our prayers and condolences.
Oh my God, shut up.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and
How
prayers.
Simone?
Thoughts and prayers.
Who know why it's
Are with
Aqua?
the Bobster.
The Bobster. The Bobster knows why it's Aqua. Nah, but Friends was like what Simone just said. Friends is a good show.
Friends is my shit.
I think people that were
And
around.
Chandler was my favorite on there. He was the funniest.
Mine was Joey. No, mine actually was Phoebe. That was my actual
Chandler
favorite.
and Phoebe for me.
Phoebe was actually my favorite.
Yeah,
She was
I
weird.
love that sarcasm that Chandler had, though, man. He was
facts.
all that sarcasm with that. It just spoke to me. But yeah, my favorite girl was definitely Phoebe. She was definitely the funniest.
No, for sure. When she when her brother came and lived with her and he had them damn twins.
Oh yeah, when he married when he married what's her face? Kitty from fucking that 70s show. Deborah Jo Rupp. Yeah.
Kitty was fire. Did you watch the new That 70s show?
I haven't yet.
It's reminiscent of the old one. Well, I mean, I know the next one, the new one is called That 90s Show, but
yeah,
it's reminiscent. Like it's the same hijinks that the 70s show kids was getting into, just updated.
Yeah, now it's just
updated
kids.
to 2023 shit.
Yeah, kids that ain't nobody paying attention to. Hey, Manifest. Is that your show ever?
Yes.
And also we want to do one last rest in peace to Richard Roundtree.
For sure.
He was the original Shaft character. So you know, you 60s babies and 70s babies, y'all Shaft. He died at 81. He had pancreatic cancer, I think. So definitely rest in peace to him. He lost his battle with cancer. Obviously, you probably can't throw a stone and find somebody that hasn't been affected by cancer, unfortunately. So that's definitely one of those, you know, pray for his friends, his family, all of that type of shit. But you know, Shaft ain't my era, so I didn't really know him. I didn't watch the Samuel L. Jackson Shaft either.
Me neither.
So I did.
I mean, Shaft really wasn't one of those. I didn't have no cool older black dude in my life that loved Shaft either. So,
but Shaft, you didn't have to watch the Richard Roundtree Shaft to know like who he was. You know what I mean? That motherfucker was just so cool. You know what I mean? He just lasted throughout generations and shit. Like motherfuckers know who he was without having. It's like Michael Jackson. Like motherfucker, people who just born. You know what I mean? My kids didn't get to see Michael Jackson in his heyday, but they know who Michael Jackson is. I mean, they know what he meant.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Everybody knows that song.
Right. Like motherfuckers didn't have to know Richard Roundtree, but they know who Shaft is.
No,
Shaft.
That's the only
right.
That's the only reason I know. No bullshit. That's the only reason I know who Shaft is.
The song.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
Isaac
Hayes.
Isaac
Too.
Hayes.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace for sure.
That was another one.
That's all the rest in pieces we got. Y'all want to get into these quick hits before we get into what we actually talking about?
Yeah, let's get that out the way. We've spent almost an hour not talking about nothing for real.
We're only half hour in. I feel like it's been longer than that though.
We went live. We started at what?
Oh
8
yeah, we started at 8.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was on time today.
Yeah, we was.
Go us.
The live videos be still whatever. Some quick shit, just like random bullshit we saw throughout the past couple of weeks while we're here with y'all. First and foremost, since we are actively watching it, the in-season tournament for basketball began. The NBA season began. And y'all know for me, that means I'm not watching no more football. Don't ask me about football. Don't ask me about how the Bengals are doing because I'm not watching them niggas. I'm watching my Celtics and I'm watching everybody else, especially with this in-season tournament where all of these fucking games have been going down to the last 2 minutes. So don't ask me nothing about the NFL because I don't know.
Well, okay.
Well, already.
James Harden got fucking traded to the Clippers. Everybody has an opinion about that. I know y'all don't follow basketball like I do, but y'all got any response to that or reaction?
Why is he getting traded so goddamn much?
Yeah, this is like his 4th team in like 5 years.
I know, right?
You know why? He on his way.
He on his way out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Whenever you see that means
Westbrook like that too. He in the back end of his career.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's okay. It's just he's had a great career.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
So
it's over for James Harden.
I don't think it's over because he went to a stacked team. If all 4 of them niggas can get healthy, because he got Westbrook, him, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard.
Hey, but
If all 4 of them get healthy, that's a dangerous team.
What Westbrook been doing though? I'm sorry, Westbrook.
He ain't been
Westbrook. Sorry.
he ain't OKC Westbrook. He's not
as long as
where do you go after?
As long as he ain't LA Lakers Westbrook, he should be all right. Because God,
no, he's been more consistent. He's been more consistent since he went to the Clippers.
Jesus Christ, he went to the fucking Lakers and he brought shame to my team. He got ass. He was airball everywhere. God damn.
But he was doing that before he got to the Clippers.
I mean, but it was just a lot more when he went to the Lakers.
No, I definitely looked a lot. He looked worse at the Lakers for whatever reason.
And I really like Westbrook.
I do too.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite players.
But no, if all of them can get healthy, I feel like they can make a run. But in the West, you got to see Dallas with Luka and Kyrie. You got to see fucking Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray.
And
you got to see you got to see LeBron. You got to see Steph.
Right.
Like the West is kind of stacked. Like you got to see the Kings, who fucking went through a slugfest with Golden State last year in the playoffs.
Who the Kings got down?
De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis. Those are their 2 like stars, and then they got a bunch of role players that know how to play their fucking role. Like the Kings are actually shaping up to be decent as fuck for the next like 5 years.
I bet.
So the West is kind of stacked. So he ain't gonna have no easy road over there. But James Harden has played in the West before. He played with the Rockets. So
you asked our opinion on James Harden going to the Clippers, but honestly, I'm not as interested in James Harden going to the Clippers as I am Dame Lillard going to the Bucks.
Okay, that was next on my list, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm more interested in. I want to see how Dame Lillard do. I hope he get a ring because he definitely fucking deserves one. He
can get one, but not this year. Let us get one first.
Nah, fuck that.
He gonna do a lot of bullshit off the court.
Boston got rings.
Boston got the most
11. No. They got 11 from Bill Russell alone, man.
Oh yeah, we got 17, I think.
I think y'all got the most. I think y'all got the most rings.
LA got the most.
It was one of us.
They broke the tie in the bubble. Okay. Or no, did they win after the bubble?
Who?
Lakers. They won the
Lakers won the bubble.
The bubble.
Lakers won the bubble.
That was the tiebreaker. We were both at 17. The bubble was the tiebreaker. They got 18. We got 17.
Okay. Well, shit. They got more than enough. How many the Bucks got?
2 or 3 stars with good role players is the blueprint. It used to be. Now these niggas want 4 and 5 stars for real.
Yeah, these motherfuckers trying to get super teams.
The Bucks got 1.
Come the fuck on, man.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Celtics all day.
I'm being stingy, man.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't want them to get no ring. I don't want Miami to get no ring.
I mean, I'm a Lakers fan, ride or die all day, but goddamn, let the Bucks get a ring, man. Let Dame Lillard get a ring.
I do want Dame to get a ring, and I do think he deserves one. My only problem is I think that he is on the decline the same way that James Harden and Westbrook are on.
Well, I hope not.
He stayed in Portland way too long for you to want to. If you want a ring, because when he asked to be traded, he asked to go to a contender, which is cool.
God damn, Jalen. Look at this. 1, 2.
Oh, that was a long one too. He drug that foot long as shit.
Damn, he ain't show the rest of the steps. Go ahead.
I think that
way too long.
Yeah, I think he stayed in Portland way too long. Like he spent his prime years in Portland with no help.
He gave his best years to a bad bitch.
Yeah,
a horrible bitch.
Yeah, like and it's cool to come to the Bucks because he ain't got to do everything. You got Giannis, who is arguably one of the best players in the league, in the world, really. Then you got Pat Connaughton that's going to drill a three whenever you need him to. You got Chris Middleton when he's healthy. He's one of the best 3 guards or 2 guards and 3. He's one of the best 2 threes in the league. And then you got fucking Dame running point.
I'm just glad that Dame don't have to do like everything by himself no more.
Yeah, they do look good, but they definitely it's. You know what I'm saying? He got traded right before the season started, so ain't really no chemistry yet.
Right, but
you know
they'll get there.
They'll definitely like. When I'm going to start worrying about Milwaukee as a Boston fan, I'll start worrying about them around the All-Star break.
Dame carried Portland. I'm pretty sure he can get along well and be a good role player with fucking Milwaukee.
And they still letting the nigga get his shots off. That nigga scored 38 the other day. So it ain't like they taking the ball out of his hands. So
right. I mean, well, yeah, I would imagine they would use him to his potential. Y'all got a star.
I mean, he can still he's still Dame time at the end of the day, but I think he on the back end of his career. I think he might got 2 more years of Dame time in him, and then it's gonna be
Dame time.
It's gonna be like, you still a dope ass point guard, but you're not gonna be that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But my bad, we've been taking over the entire sports conversation. Everett, how do you feel about this?
I don't give a fuck.
That's cool. I got some. Well, matter of fact, Bobby, let's get our last shit that Everett don't care about out the way.
Okay.
And my applause. I don't know what the fuck happened to them, but they disappeared off of my soundboard, so I can't use them.
Damn.
But Xbox has a black woman as the president of operations.
Oh shit!
Shout out to Microsoft.
Oh snap!
Shout out to black women.
Like that shit is fire as fuck to me.
It's fire as fuck. Yeah. Just anyway.
Does this matter?
It does.
It does for gamers. I think it matters for gamers because it's the president of Xbox, not the president of Microsoft.
Yeah.
So,
but Xbox is a Microsoft company.
Well, yeah, but I think that they not made the announcement, but I think why it matters to gamers is because of shit that me and Bobby have talked about before.
Yeah.
Being a black nerd for so long was taboo.
Facts.
So we got made fun of for anime and video games and comics and all of that shit. And she's now the president of the second biggest fucking video game console company in the world.
That's sweet. That's nice. Look, this is my question. Is she a gamer herself? Like, I don't know enough about her background. Like,
I didn't either. I ain't do no research on her because it was just supposed to be a quick hit.
Does this make sense, or is this kind of like, well,
it'll
sure look good? Because if not, then you see what I'm saying?
I would hope that Microsoft has done their research and put a gamer in that position. Because if you don't put a gamer in that position, Microsoft, Xbox been for the gamers.
Yeah,
they've been for the gamers much more than PlayStation
for a while.
They've been for the gamers. All they think is get games in people's hands no matter what.
As easily as they can.
Yeah, through Game Pass, through PC, through whatever means or whatever. It takes a gamer mind to be what's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking here. To be
proactive,
in tune with the gamers like they have.
Okay, I hope so because I just don't want it to be like I'm not a gamer. Everybody knows that.
You don't want it to be a pandering type of
exactly
like you using us.
Shorty on the left, bash.
Yeah,
damn.
Like this was just some old affirmative action
like a love note.
Yeah, like man, like how this table goes.
Y'all gonna stop using my
No, I'm definitely using that now.
Yeah, because you say it like 18 times a day.
Nah, that shit is hilarious.
It is.
That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, it just feels a little. I hope it's not like a pandering type of thing. Like, oh, we just go Kamala you, just put you here, and you don't really do nothing.
Nah, I would hope it ain't like that because if it does, if they do that, then they just PlayStation. Yeah, they PlayStation, they company.
Yeah, because they fucking themselves. Like, if it is a pander, and
put
she
somebody
really
in
don't know what
she
she's doing, or she don't care about the gaming community, or whatever the case may be.
Do you just go fuck up all that progress
Yeah.
you just made?
Yeah,
Like
and
they just we talked about this last year. I'm pretty sure you didn't pay attention to it at all, but when Microsoft bought Activision and all those companies for $68 billion cash,
that finally went through.
They won in court with that. But if you put somebody in office who don't really know what they doing and all that, and don't give a fuck, you can really fuck up the company and just fuck all that big ass acquisition. You can fuck that up, and that could potentially mean the end of the company.
Yeah.
I mean, or downfall.
Right. I think what we should pay attention to for the gamers out there, for Everett, if you want to follow this, but what you should be looking for is what's going to happen with Xbox in the next 6 months to a year. The next 6 months to a year, when it's like right now is peak season for video games. You know what I'm saying? Like the PS5 Slim about to come out. You know what I'm saying? This is peak season for video, like the big budget games. They're going to be coming out within the next 6 months. Like fucking when does COD drop?
In a couple weeks. You can play the campaign right now.
Yeah. So that's one of the biggest games ever. So these next 6 months up to the next November is going to be that's what her legacy is going to be. And if she makes big strides in that amount of time, I think that we can look back and be like, okay, that was a good hire. But if we look back next November and nothing's changed with Xbox, or you know what I'm saying, you like user interfaces are down, or user retention is down, or you know what I'm saying, you start seeing people buying an influx of PlayStations or some shit like that, then it was probably a bad hire. Like if she's not moving this company forward, it didn't make no sense to put her in that seat.
Speaking of PlayStation, have you been hearing about all the shit that's going on over there?
Everything in the fucking world.
PlayStation is they going in flames. They going to fuck down. And shout out to Pass the Sticks podcast. Shout out to JB and Tsunami Wave. I got this news from them, and I did research and all that. After Jim Ryan retired, like a bunch of motherfuckers like at Bungie and PlayStation, they've been getting the axe. They've been getting layoffs and all that shit. Who is that? His name start with a G. I don't want to butcher it, but I can't remember his name. But he put out a tweet like I just got laid off from Bungie, and if I say what I feel, it ain't gonna be good, but I don't know what I did. I got blindsided. And there's a lot of stories like that going on over at PlayStation. What I think happened is once that fucking Microsoft deal went through, once PlayStation lost in court,
niggas started getting canned.
Shit started happening
because they was guaranteeing shit. Like, because behind the scenes in a big company like that, a Fortune 500 company like Sony, or like Microsoft, you give assurances. You know what I'm saying? If you're the head of PlayStation and you answer to Sony, which is Sony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you answer to Sony as the PlayStation executive, like, you know what? We gonna get that Blizzard contract. We gonna get that Activision contract. We got you. It's coming to PlayStation. We gonna be, and then and honestly, the way PlayStation plays the game, no pun intended, but the way PlayStation plays the game, they would have got that shit, and they would have, like, a bunch of that shit would have been PlayStation exclusives.
Yeah.
They would have took that shit and kept it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like they didn't want Microsoft to have it. They didn't want Microsoft to have it because Microsoft is an open source company. You know what I'm saying? The vast majority of the games that you can play on Xbox, you can play on any system that you have.
You can play it on PC. You can play it on the phone.
Shit, you can play it on Switch. Like,
yeah.
Microsoft don't make games and then keep them to themselves.
Everett is confused.
So I'm just, to put an analogy, is Xbox Android and PlayStation Apple?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's the same dynamics with the people that own them. People that own PlayStation. I would call
Nintendo more Apple than PlayStation, but
you would call what? Nintendo more Apple?
Yeah, but it's a good enough analogy for now.
But it's the same way. Like, people that exclusively play PlayStation,
playing for
really think that they're better than you because you have an Xbox.
Right. They call it L-Box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same way with Android and Apple. Like motherfuckers that like, I'm only buying Apple products. How dare you have an Android texting me with your green bubbles?
Yeah.
Those niggas probably got PlayStations.
Right.
No bullshit.
Yeah, but I'm a gamer, so I have all 3 consoles. Hey,
you better
I don't
than
give
me.
a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about y'all.
I mean, I ain't got the new systems, but I got enough PlayStations here.
I got all the current gen systems. But we can get off that.
But yeah, it's definitely something to watch.
Average dryer upper. We've been talking average dryer upper for like the past 45 minutes.
That's not true. I'm moist.
That was a nice fake. That was a super nice fake. I think the only last quick hit we got is Jeezy album. And then we can we can get into the shit.
Who want to start with Jeezy's album? Did you hear it, Everett?
I ain't making through all of it.
Huh?
Yeah.
You heard it? You heard all of it?
I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
It was just so unexpected. I'm like, a Jeezy album? I thought it was just a song coming.
Brandon put it in the group chat that the album was coming.
I don't remember that.
I thought Benny was dropping an album.
I thought he was too when I saw that countdown.
I was mad as hell. It was just a song.
I think it'll be more promo.
I did see on the Reddit, and I forgot to send that to y'all before the song dropped. They said, with all that, with this promo and I don't. This little promo, I don't think he about to drop a song album. He about to drop a single and probably an album in like 2 weeks. And I meant to send that post to y'all.
He gonna have to drop it in 2 weeks because Chris Brown coming next week.
11/11. You probably should.
Chris Brown coming next week. Niggas better get the fuck out his way.
Yeah, motherfucker got moved for Chris Brown.
11/11. Yeah, I'm there.
I'm definitely there.
That was a hell of a oop.
But,
yeah, it was.
Back to the Jeezy album.
Yeah, Jeezy.
I think it's a dope project. It was just so. He come out the gate swinging like banger after banger.
No, he definitely did.
Some introspective cuts. I think he was definitely speaking on some people that, like one song I can't remember, but it was like he's talking to somebody specifically, like like he kind of like dogging him out, like
say that shit. Who you dogging out?
I don't know, but somebody in particular.
All that cryptic shit.
You know how rappers are.
Yeah, listen. I did not want to hear 30 songs full of healed, mature Jeezy, man. Like, bitch, tell me why you divorced your wife. Tell me that. And he kind of alluded to it in that one song, Never Be a Fan.
Hey, Shauna, what's popping?
That first verse. Hey, what's fire?
She got me
Jeezy album.
Of course.
She be in the gym, nigga. You know she listening to Jeezy.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
Hey, Shauna, good looking. I'm paying you though. Like real shit. I'm gonna holler at your husband.
You don't have a choice.
Definitely got to listen to Jeezy in the gym.
I mean, but
last time I checked, I was the man on these streets.
But it wasn't none of that.
It was,
but
it was all mature Jeezy. It sounded like it sounded like I was the broke motherfucker. Yeah. Now I'm rich and I'm on top. Now I gotta flex on you. I gotta show you, like, bitch, I told you so.
That's what you're supposed to do.
This is what it sound like to me. It don't sound like you know what I mean, giving game and shit.
Listen, he 46 years old, about to divorce an Asian lady with an Asian baby. Okay, you go get a certain amount of maturity. I mean,
you about to lose all of that.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, did anybody read his book? Probably not.
Nah.
He got a book.
Adversity for Sale.
I do want to watch that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I do not watch it. I do want to read.
That's a shame. Niggas drop books, don't know. Niggas drop the album. Oh yeah, I heard it. Nah, but
I do want to read that. I want to read Ross' book too.
You should. That first in the Hurricane.
Yeah, I definitely want to read that.
Actually, in that first Gucci Mane book.
Now I didn't know Gucci had a book.
He got two. Ross got two.
That's what it's
I knew Ross had two. That first one is the one my mom
first one is really good. Now that second one, I have all of them, but that second Gucci book I couldn't really get through.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Too much burnt.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he showed a lot of maturity. You know, it's different. I think in this era, some stuff you could put out. Like in the CD era, I don't think this would have.
No, it wouldn't have went.
Nah.
It was a double album. It would have never.
Those are not. Even the last, I think the last Chris Brown project was a double album, or maybe the one before that.
And the last like 10 Chris Brown.
Yeah, damn, that's true. He done put out
been doing 40, 50 fucking songs.
Like in this era, I get it for streaming and for sales wise, but some people I don't think are double album people. And
I think that's my biggest problem with it. Like, because I heard the introspective shit. He was still throwing like the old Jeezy Air Force One energy in some of the songs. Like, you got a little bit of both from him. Kind of almost how Gotti did his shit. Where it was like half I'm gonna talk my shit, the other half I'm gonna give y'all some game.
Okay, it's CM10.
Yeah. Like it was almost that. It wasn't done as well, in my opinion. But I think it wasn't done as well because it's so. I don't want 30 Jeezy songs. I just don't. Like he's not one of those artists. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just for me. It's certain artists where I take 30 songs from you. I take 40 songs from you.
Yeah.
Jeezy just ain't one of those artists for me. I don't never want to hear 30 Jeezy songs on one album.
Hey, I want to know where you heard this mix at. You said it was a mix of both introspective and whatever.
And his hood shit, it was in there.
I heard the vast majority of introspective shit.
I heard both.
Well, really? I think some of it, Bobby, is
to it once.
I listened to it once. I got bored.
Well, that's one, and then two is 30 songs. So the ones that's gonna leave the lasting impressions in your head is like the last 5-6 songs you listen to. That first 10, at least half of those was him talking his Air Force One energy shit.
Thank you. Yeah, that's
what I'm
about
to listen to it.
Like those for like in that first 10, he was talking his shit and it was introspective shit mixed in there somewhere. But at least half of that album is him talking his shit.
Yeah.
But right, it's so fucking long that the introspective shit is gonna outweigh the hood shit because it's not super hood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not super, you know what I'm saying, Jeezy album-y. Because he wanted to do more of an introspective look on shit. So,
bro, why'd you divorce your wife?
I get it.
That's all I want to know.
I mean, some people say the title alone alludes to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might forgive, but I don't forget.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, that one song, Never Been a Fan, he kind of it kind of sounded like he was saying that first verse kind of sounded like he was saying why he divorced his wife or whatever, but then he turned around with that second verse and then gave himself an out. You know what I mean? Like going from a woman's perspective and all that.
Yeah, you'll probably find out way later. He probably
bitch, I want to know now.
He ain't never.
He probably said it in a real coded kind of way.
Yeah. Don't coach.
And you got to think like
he a businessman now. He got tequila. He on golf courts with celebrities.
Put a coach and put it in a tweet.
But it's certain niggas though that can't do that. If Jeezy if on that album Jeezy would have came out and told us what happened with him and his wife, I would have looked at Jeezy different.
Why?
Because you came into this game as a street nigga, hood nigga, I've been selling this 18.5 this, snowman that, and then 20 years later, my wife hurt my feelings and she did X, Y, and Z. Like, I don't want to hear that shit from him, bro.
Motherfucker.
I think that would have been a good thing. I think that would have been a good thing, but I see why you say that. That's never been his brand.
It ain't never been his brand.
Talk about
and so what? Shit. People fucking change.
You 100% right.
But I don't want to hear that fucking change. And on top of that, you gonna sit here and be like, "Oh no," you make it seem like he crying and shit. Hold up, motherfucker, he was hurt. If his feelings is hurt, he get the right to say that. Because if it was the other way around. Bitches say that shit all the time.
That's cool.
This motherfucker hurt me, blah, 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 blah. But ain't nobody say no shit like, I don't want to hear that from her, blah, 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 blah. Again, are we 4 men shit or 8?
Right. Hold on, because we're going to get into this when we get into our main.
Go ahead, let's do it.
No, not this.
Let's do it.
No, exactly what you're saying. We're going to get into it with our major talk.
All right,
because what leads us into that is exactly what you're saying.
Nah,
but,
fuck that. Jeezy, I'm with you. You can say that shit.
I didn't say that.
I didn't want to hear 30 songs of it, but you go ahead. Yeah, you get to say your shit.
I didn't say he couldn't say it. And I had an argument with somebody else last night. We was talking about it, and it was like, but you like 444. I was like, yeah, but Ho's been doing that his whole career. Hov been putting introspective shit out his whole entire fucking career.
On top of that, to add to that point,
okay,
you remember how I said Jeezy sound like the bitter motherfucker who like, I mean, I did it now. I'm better than now. I gotta tell you about it. I thought about that too. 444 didn't sound like that to me from Hove. It sounded like, hey, I fucked up in the past. Here, let me put you on to this game.
Yeah. But he had exactly that song in there, telling us how he did Beyonce wrong, telling us what he was doing while she was on tour or while he was on tour.
Yeah.
And I was doing X, Y, and Z behind your back, or you know what I'm saying? He gave us all of that, but Jay been doing that his whole career. Jeezy has not. If Jeezy had been doing introspective shit his whole career, I wouldn't feel this way. You've been giving me trap shit since 2000 and what, E?
5.
Since 2005, you've been giving me nothing but trap or die. You gave me a couple albums of while you was on the end of your shit, while you was trying to get your masters and everything back and get your name back. And I don't really pay no attention to those albums, but you gave us some shit in there.
Came out with
and then
Snowfall, something too.
Was it the Recession?
Recession 2,
Recession 2.
But
the Recession 2 sounded like this.
Yeah, but
I didn't want to hear that neither.
That's what I'm saying. But that's not your brand. If at any point during his career he would have started like just slipping in some introspective shit here and there,
I mean, really,
it wouldn't hurt that much.
You get like one song per album, really, of that.
Like,
okay, yeah, 1, 2, maybe even 5 songs. Okay, I'm cool.
But shit, shorten the album. That's my thing. That's always gonna be my thing.
There we go. It'd have been a lot better. It'd have been a lot more digestible if you
at 15.
Yeah.
Just cut it in half. Yeah. 15 is still a long album today.
Even 18 would have. You know what I mean?
I don't want 18 Jeezy.
I mean, no. I'm not saying I wanted that, but I'm just saying either 18 would have made even 18 would have made some sense. But
bro, 15 is long for me now. 15 is long for me now. Like at this point, I
got a little bit more patience.
I've became accustomed to this new way of how music comes out, and niggas will 3 and 4 pack you to death.
Yeah, 7, 8.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like the 3 and 4 packs neither. But if you give me my happy place, I ain't gonna hold my happy place is like 11,
10. Yeah,
that 10, 11 space.
That's a good thing.
That 10, 11 space is like my happy place. I could digest that real easily. I could run it back and not feel like I've been listening to the album all fucking day. Like by the time you digest that damn Jeezy album twice, nigga, 3 hours didn't went past. Same way with that fucking
Puff Daddy.
Even though I love that fucking album, that Diddy album the same way. That shit an hour and a half long, and the nigga just dropped the deluxe. Like
a deluxe,
nigga. Like
it ain't as long as Cottonwood though.
No,
Cottonwood Deluxe.
No, it's not. It's
40 fucking songs, yo.
But it's like
from Illegally Chopper.
Illegally Chopper.
Yeah,
he got
40 songs,
and I ain't trying to hear 40 of that nigga neither.
I listened to the whole album, and I
heard some of it.
I liked a whole lot more songs than I expected to like.
I like him I like his rap style. I
love his flow, man.
Yeah, his flow is crazy. I don't know. I can't
say I'm a fan. Talking about Lil Baby's flow. Motherfuckers is sleeping on NLE Chopper's flow.
Where the fuck Lil Baby been at?
I have no idea.
That nigga might be coming up with a new flow. He gonna have to, because that nigga been quiet.
His album dropped this year and you ain't heard nothing
at all, because it was ass.
Oh damn! Ooh shit! All right,
hot take.
That ain't a hot take. That shit was ass.
Damn! All right.
I mean,
that Gunna album was fire. Niggas don't be wanting to say that shit. That Gunna album was heat.
I haven't listened to it.
That shit's heat.
I'm not, but I haven't listened to Gunna no way. I mean, I've never listened to a full Gunna project.
That Gunna heat.
It's like songs that all I heard was "fuck you mean" a million times.
That fuck you mean heat.
Yeah, I like that song.
It definitely got played out though.
I might have to go listen to some Gunna.
Nah. I really
said nah. You ain't gotta do that.
Nah, you
do a couple songs.
Damn, all right.
It's heat, but I ain't going back to
it.
Yeah. Type shit. So shit. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this fucking episode.
Yeah, man.
We talking about regrets today. E, you want to intro this shit?
Regrets. I thought you was gonna play the
you should play Jay-Z.
That's what I thought you would play.
Gotta learn to live with regret. Yeah. See, look, missed opportunity.
My bad.
God damn it. Well, at least me and you was on the same page, E.
You know, it's coming toward the end of the year. It's like, all of us are kind of, we're coming up on 2.5 years.
Yeah,
We said a lot on this podcast. Like,
fucking facts.
Let us in on some of our most vulnerable moments.
This nigga over here is crying.
Yeah, he was crying over there.
Yeah, he did. He talking about some, like it was more than one of us.
He needed to be held.
I missed that Hold Me drop. I'm gonna have to go find that.
Yeah, you should.
That Hold Me drop is fucking great.
But yeah, I was just thinking the other day, like, just regrets. Just a lot. I know the cool thing to say is, I don't regret nothing. It made me who I am. Blah blah blah. I'm cool. I ain't got no regrets. Shit. I think we all do, whether you want to admit to it or not. There's something, if you could go back, you would have changed it. It might change the trajectory of how things ended up, but we all have something that you're like, man, I shouldn't have done that, man, because I did this happened, da 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 da. And it just got me thinking. And a lot of times I see, and it's evidenced by when you put that post up on the page, regrets. I don't think nobody
answered that shit.
I think it's like one of those things nobody likes to admit to, because
the question
it's like
of the week that I've been doing for the past every episode.
Oh, it didn't pop up on my channel.
It was on there,
right? Because nobody answered it.
Yeah. Side note, for the people that are watching right now and the people that are listening on the audio, one, go subscribe to our page, hit the bell notification, let us know, or so y'all can know when we go live, all that good shit.
All that.
For our audio listeners, give us a 5-star rating. If you don't want to do 5 stars, that's cool. Do 4, but one of the other.
Do something. Just engagement. That's all we ask.
Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Normal Convos Pod. We're easy to find. We are doing questions of the week that always pertain to these episodes. So every other Saturday when we go live, we will have a question of the week at the beginning of the week that will pertain to these episodes. And if y'all could put some shit in there that's funny or thought-provoking, it might make the pod.
We'd be happy to. Like I was saying, I think it's one of those things where, telling people or voicing your regrets or whatever ones you may have, I think people kind of place it in that box of telling people what your darkest fears or what's your insecurities. It's like almost admitting weakness. Like, but I think everybody has them. You know what I mean? And it's just, they got me thinking, like, what do you regret? How do you live with them? Like I was saying, like, how do you reconcile with some of them? It kind of put me in the few episodes back, the intrusive thoughts.
Okay.
This probably could have been part of it, but I thought it probably is its own thing. And if any of us would be comfortable revealing some of our regrets. Not even say you got to admit all of them, but
I want to hear yours first.
Okay.
You the type of motherfucker. I ain't got no regrets. When I read that shit, I don't got no regrets type of. I thought right of you, like. I thought you would definitely be the one. Like, I ain't got no regrets. No, you ain't got to go first.
Anybody care to? But before we get there, it's before we even get to what are yours, it's
some cute kids. Shout out to Dame Lillard.
Lord, y'all niggas just make me forget what I was gonna say.
My bad.
Jesus Christ, talking about another nigga kids, man. You got your own.
That don't mean you can't show props. Okay, damn. All right,
you got your own kids, nigga. Don't say nobody else's.
Right.
My kids are gorgeous.
I forget. Before we even it was something I was going to say before we even get to what are yours. Do you think that you should have them? I think I was going to say, should you have them or should you not even have them? Or
in my mind, Chris, what's popping? It's okay to be late. You showed up anyway, my guy. Appreciate it.
Better late than never, bro. We know you support.
We appreciate it.
We good. You good.
Definitely fact. In my mind, I feel like everybody should have at least. Nobody has lived their life perfectly. Nobody has lived their life exactly to the T how they wanted it. Everybody has made a decision where it was like, oh, like right after, like fuck a regret. Like niggas have, as soon as they made a decision right after, like, oh, I probably shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a regret. Like niggas don't look at it like it's a regret, but it's like everybody has been through that in their life. Like I 100% believe that everybody should have regrets, and if you don't, you're lying to yourself, in my opinion.
Okay.
Montre says it's not human to not have regrets.
That's facts. I believe that you should have regrets, but you shouldn't dwell on your regrets. If you dwell on your regrets, that it's like if you keep looking back, you can't go forward.
Facts.
So you shouldn't dwell on your regrets. You should look at your regrets and let them make. I mean, just regrets ain't nothing but a fancy word for mistakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You learn from your mistakes and you keep it moving. You know what I mean? Your mistakes and your regrets, your past don't define you. That shit don't matter no more. You can't change that. What you can do, what matters now is what happens from here on out. That's what you can change. So, yeah, have regrets. Everybody gonna have them, but don't dwell on them. Because if you do, it'll hold your ass back.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something in economics called. Have y'all heard of an opportunity cost?
Yes.
God damn it, no.
Okay.
Give us a definition.
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
definition of it.
For those who haven't.
Opportunity cost. This is the loss of potential gain from other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. An example is idle cash balances represent an opportunity cost in terms of lost interest. I think everybody can understand that. While it is true, no, you cannot dwell on them, or you can do what you want to do, but I think dwelling on them will cause you to, I don't know, it might eat you up inside. You know what I mean? Especially if it's something that was well within your control. Like I chose this. A lot of the mistakes I know I made is because I chose them, and it is what it is. Nobody told me to, or at least I made that choice or decision with the information that I had at the time.
Right.
Now, if I had more information, I may have chosen a different route, which may have led me to not have that regret, but also may have deprived me of learning the lesson that comes with that regret. You know what I'm saying?
It's always a silver lining. It's always a,
yeah, it's, if you're fortunate, then it's something that you can course correct down the line. I think where people fuck up is something that they're paying the price because like the price was really heavy. Like it could cost you your life.
Yeah.
Or significant time behind the wall. And that's a lot of time to just spend. Like, dang, I wish I wouldn't have did this or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I think what makes the regret bigger or smaller is the price that you have to pay in exchange for it. Like if you got to do 30 years in prison, that's going to be a big regret. Now, going over the speed limit, you getting a ticket. I shouldn't have did that. I got a point on my license. It's different.
I regret speeding, but
it's something I can live with.
Yeah.
I flew off the handle, got in my feelings, and had a road rage incident where I shot somebody trying to cut me off.
God damn.
It's
now I'm going to jail for the rest of my life.
And it's just different. For me personally, I can say one of my biggest regrets is being 21 years old. I was going to school at the time. Just so happened at the same time, I met somebody and started a relationship off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This ain't funny, but
yeah, and ultimately because of this, I ended up just dropping.
Everett is giving y'all his villain origin story right now. If y'all paying attention.
Anyway, so during the course of this relationship, I can fully say that because of it, or I was comfortable, I dropped out of school.
What was you majoring in? Just curious.
That is a good question. If you don't mind divulging.
I was going for commercial artistry.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
17th century French lesbian poetry. What?
Commercial artistry.
This nigga was trying to be
or print science
developer.
or more so on the
Blueprint
advertising
side.
side.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Advertising side, you know, kind of like the packaging and stuff like that, designing it. That's what I was going for.
I might need you to design me some new packaging.
Pause. Super pause. Pause.
Design me some packaging.
Pause.
He didn't get it.
Man. Anyway,
damn.
You know, kind of being like, oh well, you know what? This is taking time away from spending time with this lady and her kid anyway. So let me just quit, and then I'll keep working this job where there was no potential for me to advance, really.
Right.
So that would be one of my biggest regrets, you know, tying myself down to something before I had developed my own and knew who I was before I quit school.
Right.
Because that set off now I have student loan debt and
it set off a domino effect.
Exactly. Now I'm working somewhere I don't like. I owe the money. Now I'm getting garnished.
Yeah.
I eventually didn't like being in the relationship no more. It was like the biggest case of buyer's remorse I ever had. Like,
so just because me and Bobby know you personally, and you don't have to divulge more than you feel comfortable.
We really don't. Stop lying, Brandon. He don't talk.
Do you feel like this regret still furnish some positives?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. While it did, in a sense, it cost me. I chose to pay 6 years to this.
Okay.
But the effects of it probably cost me in total of 10 years. In terms of just untying this, because you know you start to intermingle certain things, putting each other's
y'all
stuff
life
in names.
Your life intermingles with somebody else's.
There's things we have in each other's names. There's bank accounts. There's cars in each other and cell phones. Like, it takes time to
unravel that yarn.
I didn't know that. Just to be done with this motherfucker took like a couple extra years. And I can say, you know, knowing what I know now, that what the hell was I thinking? I didn't even know who I was. Who and what the fuck gave me the nuts to think that I could lead a family?
Yeah.
I just left my mother's house.
Right.
It's kind of like that story you have about, I think, well, you told it on here, so I'm okay with saying it. When you said your mom had to buy you some groceries because you didn't have it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
So that's you bought cereal.
It's a different story. It's a different story.
Okay.
It's the she did buy me the groceries. It was when I first moved out. She bought my first month. It wasn't because I didn't have it. That was just her being like, hey, you finally got your first apartment. I'm going to help you out.
But what you got was...
Yeah, because that next month I was fucked. I bought bullshit that second week, and I understood why the fuck she used to get so mad at us about wasting food.
Yeah, but nonetheless, it was you hadn't developed enough to... you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was... Ironically, I had everybody around me kind of was supportive of this in a weird way. Like,
supportive of what?
This relationship, or me going from my mother's house to my parents' house to this lady house.
Because what's so fucked up about it, you really don't really realize until you get older. What's really fucked up is people, women specifically, I'm gonna pick on y'all for a minute, but people love. Oh yeah. So when you give that,
they love the idea of it.
Yeah, when you give that when you give out that you're in love with somebody, it's like, oh well, I'm gonna move in with her and I'm gonna help her take care of the kid and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and we gonna live a happy, blissful life. Like, people look at that and be like, oh my God, Everett's happy. It don't, you know what I'm saying? The logic don't see through their head. Like, this nigga just left his mama house. He about to move in with somebody else. He don't know how to stand on his own two yet. He about to move in with somebody that got a kid and he got to go through that instantly. Like, just like I've told my story about, you know what I'm saying, when me and Justine first got together. That was a learning period, nigga. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I went from my mama house to some bitch house to my own apartment to another bitch house to my sister house to Justine house. You know what I'm saying? I've never not lived with the longest I've
ever lived without a woman in my household was a grand total of about 7 months.
Metropole?
Yes. That was a grand total of about 7 months that I've never lived with a woman. And I'm lying because my fucking cousin moved in with me.
So was it like 3 months? Maybe?
Nigga, maybe. It might have been 2 months. I've never not lived with a woman.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So we got kind of similar stories in that. So now I make it a point whenever I see a guy, especially if he's under 30, tell me he's about to do that. I make it my mission to become an asshole to tell him that's the dumbest thing.
I think that's your mission anyway.
Yeah, it may be, but knowing what I know, I'm not gonna give you the what sounds good and that happiness shit. Oh my god, does this make sense? Are you doing this for the right reasons? Because I'm gonna raise my hand. Part of it was pussy.
Oh, for sure.
Part of it was
for sure.
Part of it was pussy.
That's like half the reason. That's
half the reason.
Half.
Yeah.
What?
Well, okay, I'll be a nice.
75%.
Of men would move in with women.
So
fuck that. Fuck moving with women. That's 75% of why niggas do what they do in life.
In life.
Yeah.
In life,
90% about what.
Yeah.
In life, it's
like,
bro, it's in a pursuit of pussy.
It is.
Yeah, it's not in a pursuit of love. It's not a pursuit of a wife. It's not a pursuit. I don't want you to be my piece. I want you to bust it open.
Yeah, it's how we're wired. That's really our life's mission.
Kids.
Sad to say, but we're supposed to procreate. So yeah, a lot of that was done through just not knowing who I was before I thought I could lead a motherfucker.
Let's go.
Like it just was.
That was a late pass.
It cost me a lot in terms of opportunity because, like I said, I dropped out of school. Yeah. What if I stayed? What would I have become? I wouldn't know those motherfuckers. Yeah. I probably wouldn't know y'all.
Probably not.
So it kind of took me down the path.
My story is around that too.
So that's mine, y'all.
Obviously, we getting close to time, but you know what I'm saying. I'll go through mine quick. Mine is pretty much the same shit. Like when I moved out of my mama's house to move with the first girl I was talking about, I took the SATs, ACTs, all that good shit, got my scores back, did all, you know what I'm saying? I'm applying to colleges. And Ohio State called me to do a tour of the school. And no, what'd I say?
Ohio State. You mean
Ohio University.
Ohio University. Okay.
I'm sorry. Ohio University. I knew it sounded crazy coming out my mouth. Ohio University called me to do a tour of the school.
Athens, Ohio?
And I had no idea. All I knew was the big schools. I knew UC. I knew College of Mount St. Joe. You know what I'm saying? I know obviously the LSUs and the Alabamas and the OSUs and the Michigans and all that type of shit. I had no fucking clue what Ohio University was.
He was about to be a Bobcat.
But I was about to be a Bobcat. But at that time, I was in my techie. Well, I didn't really grow out of my techie phase, but I was in my super techie phase. Like I had applied for computer science and with a minor in IT. And that's what I was going to go to school for. And they called me, fucking did some research. They had like one of the top 5 computer science programs in the country. I'm like, shit, I'm going to Ohio University. I'm getting my shit together. I'm hyped.
West Virginia.
I'm hyped, getting my shit together, and I'm ready to go. And I do not remember specifically why I didn't go, but I never made it to Ohio University. But at that time, I was living with a girl that was sucking and fucking me like it was no tomorrow.
Oh, she was giving.
I was smoking weed all day, every day. Not saying that that's what stopped me. I'm just saying it added to it. Like, I was in such a place in my life. I had just moved out of my mama house because I was mad about some decision that she made for the betterment of her, like that I didn't want to accept. Like, I was in such a space where I really didn't give a fuck. Like, I really wanted to pursue computer science and IT, but like I said, I don't remember specifically what happened, but that is like my biggest regret in my entire life. But it's also one of those regrets that not necessarily ashamed of having, but I feel some type of way because where I'm at now at 35,
I couldn't be happier in my life than I am right now.
remember this. We're not going to start that.
You know what I'm saying?
Again.
No, I ain't like we're not going that far. But I'm happier in my life now than I've ever been, even with the struggles I've been going through the past couple of years. All of that shit, COVID fucked me up. All of that, all the shit that I've been through in the past couple of years, all the struggles I had to go through since me and this thing got together, ups and downs, left and right, fucking roller coaster shit. I'm more happier now than I've ever been. So for that to be a regret, because had I went, there's no fucking way I'd be married with 3 kids right now. There's no way this podcast would exist in this platform. You know what I'm saying? I would never know you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Tees might not exist. Mufaro might not exist in the capacity of my life that he is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of shit in my life that I'm thankful for and that I'm proud of and that I tell people about all the fucking time that might not exist if I'd have went to fucking college.
It's trade-offs.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's one of my biggest regrets. But then I look back and like, damn, I probably shouldn't regret that because look where I'm at. Look where I am. I bought a house 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's one of those give and goes. It's like, it's a regret, but I turned out pretty okay.
Huh. We'll look at you.
Bobby, you got any?
Oh, yeah. But I know we're going to run a long time, so let me go ahead and get mine out quick. I've mentioned this before on the pod. One of my biggest regrets is in the 6th grade, I tested into Walnut Hills High School.
Oh, yeah. I remember the story.
Yeah, I tested into Walnut Hills High School, and I didn't want to go to Walnut Hills High School because I had no idea who the fuck it was, and all I could see is I wanted to be the next Muggsy Bogues, and I wanted to play in the NBA, and I know that Woodward had the best basketball team in Cincinnati. Mike and Antoine Peak, I think Kenyon Martin, they came from there. You know what I mean? I wanted to go to Woodward.
Right.
I begged my dad to send me to Woodward, and he did it. And it was I didn't even get to I didn't get to the team around the time I was supposed to try out. My appendix had busted. I almost died. I had to get emergency surgery. I missed trials and shit. Next year, I couldn't get in because of my grades. Because they were trying to teach me what was trying to teach me things that I was learning, and I had learned in Rockdale Elementary already, and in an attempt to teach the proficiency test, which I passed in the 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I stopped doing my work. Anybody who knew me and went to school with me know that I would just draw and write raps in the back of the class. You know what I mean?
I already know this shit.
Yeah, and I would do this just to fuck with them because I was petty. I wouldn't do none of the work. I wouldn't study, but I would pass all their tests with A's.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just to be a dick. Like I do the test, I wouldn't do none of the work.
Yeah.
And they were all the time. Oh, you can do the work. We know you can
need
do
to
it.
apply yourself.
Yeah, why won't you do it? I know all this already.
Yeah.
I kept asking Ms. Russo, my the counselor, to change classes for me, and she wouldn't. And I eventually ended up dropping out. Now, had I just got rid of my stubborn shit and just did the work, I'd probably be a lot further in life now. But you know, the cliche shit, I wouldn't have met y'all, and I would never drove a metro, and this wouldn't exist, and blah 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 blah. And so there's my regret. We already at 1:30. All right, we out.
Fucking stupid. Whatever, if you want to close. Yeah, well, as y'all can see, all 3 of our stories kind of like how school kind of intertwined within the regret itself, what you would say.
Yeah, get your education.
Yeah, you know, you never, at least for us, it could have changed the trajectory of all 3 of our lives. I mean, who knows where we would be. We could be living in different parts of the country or even the world by now had we actually quote unquote applied ourselves or went after what we were supposed to. Or
I got another one. It's in the same vein too. I went to Job Corps, and
I remember this.
oh yeah, okay. Before I started Job Corps, let's just say I caught a case. So I ain't gonna get the details of it, but it's something I could have avoided. But I got in my feelings and wanted to help somebody close to me, so I did something that I didn't even know was illegal at the time. So I was doing good in Job Corps. I mean, because I like I said, I dropped out of high school, but I went and got my GED at Job Corps, and see that's where Aqua know me from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I got my and she probably remember why me and my brother got kicked out. But so I passed the TABE test, almost perfect score. Practice GED test, almost perfect score. Out of the 10 of us that went to take the GED test, I was the only one that passed. Out of the 10 of us that went, I felt bad. But anyway, I got fast tracked to go to Cincinnati State for automotive because my dream was to have the first garage that specialized in everything. I wanted to do any and everything with cars short of selling them. But if you needed tires, come to me. You needed an engine change, come to me. You need air fresheners, mirrors,
Stereo.
come to me. Stereo, anything that had you need your car washed, come to me. Like I wanted to be that.
So you wanted like a complete auto.
Yeah, like one stop shop. I wanted to be the Walmart of cars, short of selling them.
Yeah.
But once I caught that case, I got kicked out of Job Corps and they started paying for my college, and I was doing good in college too. I was that's a big regret of mine. So, I did my research, like car mechanics and all that were making the most money in Atlanta. So I had already planned to move to Atlanta once I graduated from Cincinnati State. Even with that 2-year, I was saving money and everything, man. Like I picked out a couple of garages to start at just to make some money before I went down there. Shit like
experience and everything.
Yeah. So that was in that same vein. Education. Get your education
Type shit. If that's what you're after.
Yeah.
Nah, just get it anyway.
Yeah. Just
better to have and not need than to need and not have.
Facts. You know, don't just go. Have a plan. Know what you want to do.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know what you wanted to do. You know what you wanted to do. I wasn't just going. I don't think none of us was just going.
We wasn't just going. I'm just saying that that's not everybody's dream is to further their education.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like go, but only if you want to.
If you want to, okay. But all ours kind of have school and education kind of wrapped up in it, and that's what kind of made ours common.
And some of that is in. As fucked up as it sounds, a lot of that is money.
Yeah.
I knew what computer scientists and fucking IT people made. You know what I'm saying? I would have came out of college at 80, 90,000 at 22 years old.
I knew that auto mechanics were like the male version of doctors, like nurses.
Yeah. Like it was
like female women going to nursing, men going to automotive.
Yeah.
One fix humans, one fix cars.
It was definitely one of those things where it was like, I know I'm going to make money doing this. I enjoy it, but it just happened to also be something that makes a good amount of money and ain't never going nowhere.
Facts.
You always need somebody to program a fucking computer.
Always. That's
and you always need somebody to fix that motherfucker. Shit, my mama got me fucking setting up her damn laptop. Oh, shout out to Mama B. She is going back again her GED. She starts her classes on Monday.
Shout out Mama B.
Shout out Mama B. Congratulations, Mama B. Are you patting your chest?
Shout out to Mama B. I had my other hand holding the mic because it was far enough.
It was far away.
You heard me, nigga.
No. Hey, what?
But yeah, shout out to Mama B. She is in retirement, loving it, and fucking just doing shit now.
Ain't she down south somewhere?
Yeah, she in Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh shit, she live in Alabama now?
No, she's just in Alabama.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's traveling.
They down there for a party.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's what they do.
That's what you should do. Retire and travel.
Facts. But yeah, this is the we're at the end. A couple other quick hits that we didn't get to earlier. Magic Johnson finally hits the billionaire milestone.
Hey,
That's fire.
More black billionaires. That's what we need.
Facts. Ace Hood also dropped an album, that Body album.
Hey, did you listen to it?
I did. It wasn't bad. It was just a lot of
there, huh?
It was.
When you start off with
I don't like those
bad.
beats. Like,
okay,
his beat selection is weird.
All right.
Like the way he pick his beats is like real, like the old R&B hip hop mix up song. A lot of his beats sound like that.
You think it came from working up under college?
Yeah, I definitely do. Definitely.
All right.
Also, NASCAR. First and only licensed African American female driver.
Hey.
I do not have her name. I did not look it up. I'm sorry, but
shout out to black women.
Definitely shout out to black women. That's fire.
Hey.
Right. She wins. She gonna say period.
Oh, and Megan Thee Stallion's pussy is depressed.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
Oh,
I forgot about that too.
Oh, baby.
I think that's everything.
I'm sorry, your pussy depressed.
Yeah, I think we got everything.
Look at us. 5 minutes over, but all right, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, we did everything. We got everything on the list today. I think this is the first time in a while we get everything on the list.
Yeah, we come back. We're gonna talk about that Megan Thee Stallion song. I have a whole take on that one.
That song?
Yes.
We'll get it out now.
Nah, it would take too long, but I listened to it 5 times. Well, it only took 10 minutes because
yeah, fucking
that's another thing about these long ass out. They only 2-minute songs now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, a lot of Jeezy shit was like 2.5, 2 minutes.
But nonetheless, yeah, we'll get to it next time. She's not that important.
Did you
do it now?
Did you feel how I felt with the premise anyway?
He didn't feel. No, he did not feel like all.
No, I didn't. I wasn't saying all.
I feel like it was contrived.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't feel it was genuine at all.
Damn.
That's fine. I like that. Gang, Mufaro, you showed up at the end of the show, my nigga. I appreciate you.
Gang.
Hey.
This is my last shout out. Mufaro was definitely on his fucking.
Hey, just shout out to Mufaro because you told me about that shit.
No,
shout out to Mufaro just fucking anyway, man.
I definitely told
just because I love that homie, man. You know what I mean?
But he was in his salesman bag, bro. When I tell you he was getting motherfuckers to come to the table before I could even open my mouth, like this nigga, he like, because we've been around him in social settings and he's quiet. You know what I'm saying?
For the most part, yeah.
That's just his personality. He's a quiet dude. He sit back, he kind of observe, he like the people watch, all that type of shit. He was in his bag, bro. Like kept getting niggas, yo, tiger suit. Like, yeah, you looking all pretty. Like, come on, look. Like, bro, he was in his bag, bro. Like, I don't think that I would have got as many people as he did because he was able to turn that shit on. Like for me, mine is kind of always on, so it's like I just kind of talk to people. He has a switch.
Okay,
like he can just
turn it on.
Yeah, he can just turn it on,
boom,
and I'm up here. Yeah, that shit was fire as fuck to watch, bro.
And that's the type of motherfucker you just need on your team, man. Like you said when we was on the phone, you know what I mean?
You say I'm trying to get a sugar mama.
You said like it seemed like he was more into getting the business popping off than you were. It seemed like it.
Yeah,
you know
yeah. Like if motherfuckers didn't know, they would have thought it was his business.
Like, I'm like, man, like that's the type of motherfucker you need on your team, man.
Facts, because he was definitely in his bag, bro. So definitely, shout out to him again. It was that was a great night though.
Oh yeah, Mufaro, thanks again for sending me that coat and shit, man. Real shit, yo. That's my guy, man.
No fact.
That's the homie.
Yeah, man. I gotta hang out with Mufaro just on some humble shit. You know what I mean?
He was over here earlier.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I should have came through.
Oh, cuffed and curve coming soon.
Cuffed or curve.
Yeah, not and or.
You gotta get the fucking name right, man.
I know, right?
I'll
tell y'all some more off mic that ain't ready for the mic yet.
Well, shit, y'all. I mean, we'll go ahead and
we're
stream
getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, go ahead and stream the first season of Cuff the Curve.
Definitely.
That's on YouTube.
Definitely. First the pilot season of Cuffed or Curved is available on YouTube right now. Go to Matose Visuals, look the company up on YouTube. You can also go to matosevisuals.com and you can see everything else that we are working on over there. But definitely go watch the first pilot season of Cuff the Curve, produced by me. Director is Mufaro. And yeah, we doing
big things,
rich over here, boy.
And while we on the subject, you know what I mean, shout out to Player Circle Bible Study class. Y'all mean, fuck y'all, but I love y'all.
Yeah, facts.
But fuck y'all.
Shouts out to them.
Yeah.
We definitely we gonna have to lock that in soon.
Facts. I can't wait to go over there and clown.
No, facts.
Shout out to Zay. Shout out to Downtown G Brown, aka DJ such and such, aka Mr. Gotta Say That
type shit. But yeah, we getting the fuck out of here,
right?
And when the cameras cut and say that's it,
we still gonna be on some player shit.
We still gonna be on some normal shit.
That's a fire ass. I ain't gonna lie, that's a fire ass quote, yo.
That really is. But yeah, we getting out of here. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming through.
Yeah, we gonna quit dick riding.
Taglines.
You can make millions or you can make excuses. You can't do both. Hold on, I got another one though.
Let's get it.
I got another one that I heard that was dope.
I like it.
And y'all done heard it too. If you're along your path and you never come face to face with the devil, that means y'all walking in the same direction.
Yeah.
I got one more. If you make a decision and it costs you your peace of mind, that means you crossed the line.
Be cold.
Be cold is funny.
No.
E.
Hey, self-improvement is the key. Self-improvement is the key.
I got two new ones for y'all.
Damn.
You are who you present yourself to be.
Okay.
And
but people be lying though.
The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding.
Ooh.
And as always, every conversation that's normal is not a normal conversation. This has been episode 110. Thank you for the people that tuned in, that dropped comments.
Gang.
Chris, Mufaro, Demontre, Shauna, Simone, my brother Grizz.
Big Stepper.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming in.
Congratulations again, Grizz.
For sure. Thank y'all for coming to rock with us again on this Saturday evening. It's gonna be 70 degrees for the next couple of days, y'all. So get outside and get some sun.
Hey, this that bullshit.
It's gonna be in the 50s for the rest of the fucking year.
Nah, this that bullshit.
50s and 40s.
It's warm outside right now, and I came outside full sweatsuit and a fucking coat. This that pneumonia weather. This is why I'm sick now.
Definitely pneumonia weather.
Yeah, man. Fuck this. Fuck this weather, man. I need to move to LA.
Type shit. Do something this week that whatever the fuck that tagline is, y'all do that. For our Wednesday people, we appreciate y'all. For our audio people, y'all, y'all been getting us for 110 episodes. Y'all been listening, so we fuck with y'all heavy. It's Wednesday, as it's been for the past 110 episodes. It's hump day. Hump something if you motherfucking can. And for Bobby, for Everett, for me, this is Normal Convos Pod, episode 110.